Hello, learners. So, in this module, we will discuss about how to build a complete digital strategy. Now, this module is very, very important for the marketers who are looking for creating the strategies for their clients, right? Therefore, it's important to analyze the client's medium, or you can say the client's channels of marketing strategies from where they could generate the important revenues or conversions. Now, it is very, very important to understand this particular module because it will give you a complete overview of creating a digital marketing strategy. But then this video is specifically wherein we will discuss about the parameters that are essential for creating any digital strategy. In my next video, I'll discuss in detail about the important aspects that we need to include to prepare our digital marketing strategy, right? So in this module, we'll be discussing about the fundamentals and then we'll have a detailed discussion in the next video. Moving forward, now if you see the table of content, I have already mentioned like what all things we'll be going through. As I discussed earlier, this will be a slide in which we'll be discussing about the parameters specifically, right? We will discuss about budget allocations and team roles, strategy pitch presentation, right? And then we'll have a lookout on the tools. Now, when it comes to building a complete digital strategy, we need to make sure that we define some of the goals, right? Therefore, uh, goals are important in a sense that we should make sure that we gauge our target audience from our respective platforms or from respective channels as well, right? And then we should even keep a track of all the KPIs, what all budgets that we are keeping, what are the team roles that we'll be having in our, uh, you know, internal team. Then we can have a strategy presentation and then essential tools for execution. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to create, communicate, and implement an effective digital strategy for any brand or project. Meanwhile, I would like to clear you one thing that this particular video will be uh, mostly targeted to the internal team members so that as an internal team member, you need to prepare or build a strategy for the clients. Therefore, accordingly, you need to keep in mind some of the aspects in digital strategy. So that we'll be discussing. First and foremost thing is defining your digital goals. Like with the online presence, how do you manage a brand? How do you manage your audiences? How do you target your audiences? And then you can come up with some kind of conversions. Therefore, digital goals are specific, measurable objectives that a business or individual wants to achieve using digital tools or platforms or marketing strategies, right? Therefore, they'll guide your online strategy and will help you track performance and ensure that your digital efforts are aligned with your business goals. Now, some of the common examples that we can, have from digital goals, like probably let's say if we are having a website, then what could be our digital goal? The important digital goal could be increasing the website traffic. Probably, if the traffic is there, our goal could be converting those traffic into some leads, right? Or maybe sales, right? So this could be, digital goal as per our requirements, and then we can focus more to support our marketing strategies towards those goals, right? So now let's say, as I told you, like first could be the increasing website traffic and then generate more leads or sales. We our end traffic could be like improving the conversion rate, get more users to take some actions, for example, sign up or some sales or buying things, right? Then after all these things, like there is one more thing we could do, which is build brand awareness, reach more people and create visibility of your brand. We can do it using boosting social media engagement, like increase the likes, shares, comments, and followers, right? So these are certain examples, or let's say we can even, grow email subscribers. We can collect more emails for nurturing leads or, promotions kind of stuff. Improve user retentions. Returning users are also very, very important because, as we have already seen in our analytics video, that our returning users also give a good chunk of business. Therefore, we need to make sure that the users are coming back to your website or application. If, as a business, we are having, let's say, any application, we can have this particular goal saying that we need more installations or more active users on our mobile app, right? So these are certain examples of what all digital goals that we might be having. Now, how to set effective digital goals? Now, previously, in our previous slide, you have seen that uh, we are setting up a goal that what we want from doing any campaign or any particular digital marketing, stuff, and hence we need to make sure how effectively we can set digital goals, right? So for this, we need to use this smart framework. Now, what are smart goals, or what are these smart frameworks? The smart, complete, SMART, is stands for certain important aspects, which are: S stands for specific. That means, as a setting up the digital goals, what exactly we want to achieve. Either we want to achieve what would be the end result, right? Our goal should be like, what would be the end result? Is, are we going to improve the sales? How are we going to improve the sales? Are we doing any kind of brand awareness so that we can reach out to more people, right? And we can convert those people as well, right? So that specific idea or that specific uh, goal we need to set up so that we can do most of the conversions ourselves. Then M for measurable. Can you track it with numbers or KPIs? It is very, very important for the marketers that we can track all those conversions happening for us. Initially, I gave you an example of the hoarding thing. If we are putting up our hoarding, we cannot just track who all are seeing that hoarding and how many people are getting converted seeing those hoarding, right? Therefore, we need to make sure in digital marketing that we do not do such mistake, because digital marketing is all about measuring your user, or you can say the track, the numbers, that you can use it through any kind of analytic tools. A stands for achievable. Now, before setting up any goal, we need to set realistic goals, right? So, what is the difference between a goal and a realistic goal? So, my goal could be, walking 25 kilometers in a day, right? But then it doesn't look achievable. That's why I can convert that 25 kilometers into 5 kilometers a day, stating that yes, I can run 5 kilometers or I can make 5 kilometers in a day. Therefore, we can break down that 25 into 5 and making sure we track all those results as well on a day-to-day basis, right? So we need to set up a achievable goal for us, right? Or you can say a realistic goal. So R stands for relevant. Now, does it support your overall business strategy? How relevant is the idea, right? So therefore, we need to make sure that our idea and the overall business strategy aligns to the end result. Next, T stands for time bound. See, as a marketer, we have to give some kind of deadline for ourselves. For example, let's say if we are setting up a campaign, we need to make sure that this from this campaign we need to churn out the maximum lead or maximum conversion by end of this month, right? So therefore, setting up a deadline is very important, because if we are not specifically setting up a deadline, we will be the losers. Therefore, we need to have a smart goal. Now, selecting the right channels. Now we have set up our goals, we have done all sort of smart goal strategies and everything. But then it is very important to select the right channel, right? Now it could be, audience and platform alignment. We can choose the channels where our target audience are more active, or you can say are most available or most active. For example, initially I've given you one demo of that analytics. From that analytics, we can get to see that the conversion, or the most of the conversion that happens, are through social media platform, right? There are certain organic searches as well, but then social media platform wherein most of the target audiences were there. Therefore, the specific strategy should involve social media ads, social media marketing, social media, promotional things, so that we can gauge the user attention and then convert those into a specific conversion, right? Now, next, it could be a website. So, website, let's say if you are having a website, then SEO is the best practice that you can do for a longer run, because SEO never dies. SEO will always help you, because initially we can run ads and we can increase the visibility, but then for a longer run, we always suggest to have a SEO strategy in place, like on page, off page, technical SEO, link building things, because SEO in is on the top right now, and hence we need to invest time and resources on doing SEO. Now, let's say if we are having a email list, or we are having our target audience email list, we can even focus on email marketing, because as of now, all the uh, professionals use their inbox to see what they are receiving on day-to-day platform, on day-to-day life. Therefore, it's important to target users on their email. Now, content marketing is very important. We have had a session regarding content marketing. You can go and check out that video, why content marketing is very important. Next, we can generate more conversions by doing paid campaigns as well. Therefore, paid advertising is also very important for doing, or you can say for selecting a right channel. Now, selection criteria, how can we select or target our target audience? Now, these are the effective things that we need to do. One, we should always target audience demographics, like from where are our audiences from, and then we need to set up a proper budget, and then we need to have a strategic goals in place to target those audiences.